Welcome to our channel Inspirational People. Let me take this opportunity to thank you all who have helped our channel to reach a milestone of 200 subscribers. As we aim higher, it's our pleasure to bring you educational and inspirational stories of people who have defied all odds and changed the world. We will bring more stories. All you have to do is subscribe, share, like and click that bell to get notified whenever we post new videos. By doing so, it helps us a lot, and don't forget to comment such that we all get to know each other. When you hear PJ Powers singing on the radio or any of her songs plays on the speakers, without seeing her first, you cannot believe that she is a white by race, not until you see her singing. Her voice and charm flows exactly like African traditional singers, although she is a white South African. Born Penelope Jane Dunlop, she became known not only for her powerful voice but also for her fearless spirit and ability to unite people through music during South Africa's most challenging times. Her career spans decades, filled with moments of glory, heartbreak, and ultimately, redemption. Her journey, however, was never a straight path. For every moment in the spotlight, there were struggles in the shadows, battles with addiction, personal loss, and the pressures of being a voice for unity in a divided country. But PJ's story is one of resilience. It's a testament to the human spirit's power to rise, rebuild, and inspire others along the way. This is the story of PJ Powers, a woman who dared to dream, fell, and found her way back stronger than ever. Penelope Jane Dunlop was born on July 16, 1960, in Durban, South Africa. Raised in a modest, supportive family, young Penelope was surrounded by music from an early age. Her father was a jazz enthusiast, and her mother often played classical records at home. These sounds shaped her early understanding of rhythm and melody, laying the foundation for what would become a lifelong love for music. Although she loved music, Penelope didn't initially consider it a career path. In school, she was a free spirit, more interested in playing sports and hanging out with friends than focusing on academics. But everything changed when she first picked up a guitar at the age of 14. Strumming chords and writing simple lyrics opened up a new world for her. It was then that she realized music could be more than a hobby. It could be her way of expressing herself. By the time she was 16, she had joined her first band, singing covers of popular rock and blues songs in local clubs. Her voice was unlike any other, a deep, soulful tone that commanded attention and seemed to carry the weight of every word she sang. Audiences were captivated, and it wasn't long before Penelope began to gain a reputation as a talented young performer. In the late 1970s, Penelope joined the band Hotline and adopted the name PJ Powers, a short form of her name, a move that would change the course of her life forever. Hotline was initially a rock band, but under Penelope's leadership, they evolved into a group that fused pop and African rhythms, something revolutionary for its time. South Africa was in the grip of apartheid, and cultural and racial lines were strictly enforced. Yet Hotline's music defied those boundaries, bringing together diverse audiences in ways few artists dared. Their sound was fresh and bold, but it was Penelope's voice and stage presence that made them unforgettable. Songs like You're So Good to Me and Feel So Strong became instant hits. Hotline wasn't just a band, it became a symbol of change and unity. While their music topped charts, PJ's fearless approach to life and her refusal to conform to societal norms earned her both admiration and controversy. But it was Jabulani that turned PJ into a national icon. The song, written in celebration of life and joy, resonated deeply with South Africans. It became an anthem at weddings, parties, and protests, a song that could make people dance even in the darkest of times. Success, however, came with its own set of challenges. In the 1980s, PJ began receiving international attention for her music. Invitations to perform at anti-apartheid events flooded in, and she found herself in the global spotlight. But not everyone celebrated her achievements. The South African government, keen to control the narrative, viewed her as a threat. Her collaborations with black musicians and her participation in anti-apartheid concerts drew criticism from authorities. She was banned from state-run radio stations for a year, a move intended to silence her. Instead of backing down, PJ used the ban as motivation. She continued performing for audiences across the country, singing songs of hope and unity. The ban only made her more determined to spread her message. Yet, beneath the strength she projected on stage, PJ was beginning to crack under the pressure. While PJ's career soared, her personal life began to spiral. The pressures of fame and the constant expectation to be a symbol of hope wore her down. Unable to cope, she turned to alcohol. What started as occasional drinking to unwind after shows soon became a crutch. "I felt like I was living two lives," she would later confess. "On stage, I was the strong, confident performer everyone loved. But off stage, I was lonely and struggling." The drinking worsened over the years, affecting her relationships, health, and even her music. Close friends and family grew concerned, but PJ wasn't ready to face her demons. She hid her addiction well until it became impossible to ignore. In the early 2000s, PJ hit rock bottom. A series of personal and professional setbacks forced her to confront the reality of her situation. She realized that if she didn't change, she could lose everything she had worked for. It wasn't easy. Recovery never is. But PJ made the brave decision to seek help. She entered a rehabilitation program, surrounded herself with supportive people, and began to rebuild her life one step at a time. In her memoir Here I Am, PJ reflects on this period as the most challenging yet transformative time of her life. "I had to face parts of myself that I had been running from for years," she wrote. "But in that process, I found a strength I never knew I had." Recovery gave PJ a new lease on life, not just as a person, but as an artist. She returned to the music scene stronger than ever, with a renewed sense of purpose. Her voice, once dulled by years of struggle, regained its power and clarity. Her comeback album received critical acclaim, and fans welcomed her back with open arms. PJ's music took on a new depth, reflecting her journey of survival and self-discovery. She wasn't just singing songs anymore, she was telling her story, and it resonated deeply with people who had faced their own battles. Her performances became more than concerts, they were celebrations of life, resilience, and the power of second chances. PJ Powers has always believed in using her platform to make a difference. Beyond her success in music, she has dedicated herself to philanthropy and social advocacy, particularly in areas close to her heart. One of her most significant contributions has been in the fight against HIV/AIDS. At a time when misinformation and stigma were widespread, PJ stood at the forefront of awareness campaigns. She participated in numerous benefit concerts and worked with health organizations to raise both funds and awareness. Her song There Is an Answer became a beacon of hope for many affected by the epidemic. PJ has also been deeply involved in youth empowerment initiatives. Understanding the importance of nurturing young talent, she frequently speaks at schools and youth centers, encouraging the next generation to believe in their potential despite life's challenges. Through music workshops and mentorship programs, PJ has inspired many young musicians to pursue their dreams. Her journey of resilience and recovery has further fueled her advocacy for mental health and addiction recovery. After overcoming her own battle with alcoholism, PJ became a vocal advocate, sharing her experiences openly to help break the stigma surrounding addiction and mental health issues. She often speaks at rehabilitation centers and mental health events, providing hope and motivation to those on their own journey to recovery. Her philanthropic efforts extend to multiple causes, including women's rights, disaster relief, and children's welfare. Over the years, she has headlined numerous charity concerts, raising funds and awareness for various social causes. PJ's compassionate and giving spirit is evident in every initiative she supports. Her dedication to social change and her contributions to the arts have not gone unnoticed. PJ Powers has received numerous awards and honors throughout her career. She has been recognized at the South African Music Awards, SAMAs, multiple times, including Lifetime Achievement honors for her enduring impact on the music industry. She was also nominated for the prestigious Order of Ikamanga, an award given by the South African president to those who excel in arts, culture, and advocacy. PJ received a Kora All-Africa Music Award nomination for her influence on African music, cementing her status as a continental icon. One of her most cherished moments was being personally recognized by Nelson Mandela for her role in unifying South Africans through music. She performed at his 85th birthday celebration, a career highlight she often describes as one of the most moving experiences of her life. In addition to music industry recognition, PJ has been honored with several humanitarian awards for her advocacy work in mental health and HIV/AIDS awareness. Her efforts have touched countless lives, making her a beacon of hope for many who have faced similar struggles. Despite the ups and downs of her journey, PJ Powers remains a symbol of resilience, compassion, and the transformative power of music and second chances. PJ Powers' impact goes far beyond her music. She is a passionate advocate for mental health and addiction recovery. She speaks openly about her experiences, helping to break the stigma around addiction and encouraging others to seek help. Her story has inspired countless people, proving that it's never too late to change your life. In a world that often celebrates perfection, PJ's honesty and vulnerability are a breath of fresh air. She reminds us all that strength isn't about never falling, it's about getting back up, no matter how many times life knocks you down. Her contributions to South African music have also left an indelible mark. As one of the first white artists to cross racial lines during apartheid, PJ helped pave the way for a more inclusive music industry. Her songs remain timeless classics, loved by people of all ages and backgrounds. PJ Powers' journey is one of transformation, resilience, and hope. It's a story of a woman who faced enormous challenges, fell into darkness, and found her way back into the light. Through it all, she never lost her love for music or her belief that it could heal and unite. Her life is a powerful reminder that no matter where you come from or what you've been through, you have the strength to rise. You can change your story. And like PJ, you can use your experiences to inspire others. In her own words, "We are all a work in progress." Life isn't about getting it right all the time, it's about learning, growing, and showing up as your truest self. PJ Powers' legacy is one of courage, resilience, and unwavering commitment to breaking barriers. As a trailblazer in South African music, she defied racial and cultural boundaries during the apartheid era, becoming a symbol of unity and hope. Her powerful voice and heartfelt lyrics resonated with people from all walks of life, bringing solace and inspiration during some of the country's darkest moments. Songs like Jabulani and Feel So Strong became anthems of joy, resilience, and togetherness, cementing her place in the hearts of millions. Beyond her music, PJ's legacy lies in her openness about her struggles with addiction and mental health. By sharing her story, she broke the silence on issues that many considered taboo, giving countless people the courage to confront their own challenges. Her journey of recovery and advocacy for mental health and addiction awareness has saved lives and inspired others to believe in the possibility of a fresh start. She transformed her personal struggles into a powerful tool for change, reminding people that strength lies in vulnerability and healing is always within reach. PJ Powers will always be remembered as an artist who used her voice not just to entertain, but to inspire and uplift. Her work in philanthropy, especially her advocacy for HIV/AIDS awareness, youth empowerment, and mental health, has left an indelible mark. As one of the first white artists to build bridges between communities in a divided country, she paved the way for a more inclusive music industry. Additionally, her legacy is also a testament to the enduring power of music to heal, unite, and bring about change. To this day, PJ's music continues to resonate with new generations, reminding us of the importance of love, compassion, and resilience. She has shown that no matter how many times life knocks you down, it is always possible to rise stronger and brighter than before. In the hearts of her fans and those she has helped along the way, PJ Powers will always be Thandika, the loved one. That's the inspirational story of PJ Powers. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel Inspirational People to help us make more videos like this.